Yo, what is up YouTube? Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna show you today how I set up my Rtmp server for free without paying for any service like 80 bucks, 100 bucks. If you're not from LA, then you don't got that money. If you're only testing it, then you don't need to spend that much. Alright, I'm gonna show you how to turn my Battlefield 3 PC from dead machine useless with no purpose to my Rtmp server. It's so easy that you will be shocked, but this guide will not be step by step. This is going to be a vague overall to just show you the overall steps that you need to take. It's really simple. Let's go. So I'll show you how to do the Rtmp server for free. I'll show you how I did it. So you basically need just two things besides OBS, which is obvious. You need to run the server that you're gonna stream to, and you need the fancy scene switcher, so when your bit rate gets low you can play some bullshit anime opening stuff. It's something fresh right now. So let's begin. First things first, we download the server. The server I'm using is Nginx. I think it's the default one. You download it from this website. I will link everything in the description, and I think this button. However, this did not work for me, so I don't know. I use this one. So basically it's the same, it's Nginx, but it's configured somehow, I'm not sure. You download this with this button and download zip. After you have your server, you download the scene switcher from noaLBS. Instead of downloading like that, that's a no, because these files are for like Linux or something. What you need to do is be down to the quick start and click on releases. This is where you're gonna find the thing for Windows. I mean Windows, this. You download this one and we continue. So your PC should look something like this. You got your OBS here, the server and the swing switcher. So how it's gonna work? I'm not too sure about the technicals of how it works, but to get it running you need to have the WebSocket, OBS WebSocket server enabled, which is here. Click on this and click apply, and you need the Nginx server running, but we need to configure the config files first. So here and here. The config file I downloaded from the GitHub is pretty much done. There's nothing for me to change. But you do need to change the config file of the scene switcher, and it's very well documented on the GitHub, so you don't even need me. But to run right now the OBS, you will need to do this at least, just this step. You open the config file and you're gonna change this. You need to change the password and the port if it's not correct for you. You go to the OBS and click on show connect info. You press this button and you're gonna get a password and a port. So you're gonna paste it over here and here. Host, localhost stays the same, doesn't matter. And you need to create the scenes which are written here. Okay, these are the scenes. It's live, low and disconnected. I put normal, low and offline just the same so I don't get confused. So this is my config file. For streamServers, copy what I did and put it in your config. Just delete what you had before and put mine. So you have your scenes, you have your app link to the stats page. It's connected to OBS socket. So now everything should work. It's already ready for use in your home network. However, I want to make it available worldwide. So what you want to do now, go to your router settings and go to port forwarding. Now for every router that's different, so you need to figure it out on your own. But what you need to do is add these ports: 1935 for Nginx, internal, external, TCP UDP, both of them, and your computer IP. Now you have your servers running, both WebSocket and Nginx. Now what I don't like is that I'm exposed to the internet, so an extra step I did was create firewall rules to protect myself. Now for some reason Windows firewall did not work for me. I tried many hours to get it working, but I just gave up, it wasn't possible. I downloaded this third-party firewall and did these rules. It's called Komodo firewall, and my rules look like this. I put it on training mode. I don't know what it does, but it's working. And in these settings, if you want to copy it, you can. For application settings, make sure that Nginx and the scene switchers are not limited by the firewall, because the firewall is gonna mess it up. So click add and just go through all these options and allow everything, so it doesn't mess up with the scene switcher, because for me it messed up the scene switcher and it didn't work. So no restrictions on both of the programs, Nginx and scene switcher. Now for global rules, you want to block any IP that's coming to your house, because you're not expecting anybody to connect to you except your phone. You select block IP in and all addresses, doesn't matter. And then you create the exception rules. So for me, my exceptions are my house, so my computer can connect to my server, and my second exception is my phone. I'll show my phone IP. It always changes, looks like this. So my source address is this, and these ones don't matter, but the destination port does matter. It needs to be this one. So allow TCP UDP both in or out, give it a description, select single address, and you go to your phone, you type what's my IP on Google, and you copy the IP over here. Okay, now I'm gonna show you proof that it works. It's more concrete. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my phone POV. I'm currently on my data, so not on my Wi-Fi, and I'm on my app, and I added my address to the firewall. Okay guys, one step I forgot about is to tell you what's gonna be the link to connect to your Rtmp server. So for those who downloaded the GitHub version of the Nginx, the application name is live, and then the stream key is stream. So you put the Rtmp, your public IP that you can see on Google if you write what's my IP address, and then the port for the Nginx 1935/live/stream. I'm just gonna connect, it's gonna work. I'm connected to my computer over the network with my phone. Yeah, so that's it basically. Okay, anyways guys, that's it. This was just a quick overview and like demo video. Let me know if you like this. If you wanna see step by step, I will do it. And let me know. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.